Hey everybody, welcome to Zelda Speedruns number 2 and welcome to the TP Randomizer Tournament Season 1 live on ZSR. We have the winner bracket quarterfinals and we have Gymnast86 going up against Kariossa. So without further ado, let's switch over to the layout because our races are about to get started, and let's hand it off to our wonderful commentary team, Audio Pixie, Lee Harold, and on tracking our very own Alpha Mario X or Alexander Harold. Take it away.
Alpha Mario X is me.
Oh,
But hello.
God damn it! I hate it. As I said it, I was like, wait a second, no, that's not right. Okay,
That's
so
a way to start, but hi.
okay, so from here on out, Alexander Harold is Alpha Mario X, because I just decided that. So you have to find a new nickname, Lee. I'm sorry.
Alpha Luigi X.
Alpha Luigi X. That's actually
Omega
perfect.
Luigi X.
Omega
Okay,
Luigi, beta Luigi X.
Or Sigma Luigi X.
You can't do that to my boy Luigi. No.
All right,
Luigi's the true Sigma male.
I'm leaving you to it.
Alright.
All right. Well, do you want to introduce yourself then, with your actual, go for it.
Well, yes, Lee Harold, and we're watching Gymnast and Kariossa facing off. I think this is quarterfinals.
Yeah. Oh, we've got the 3 first dungeons, so
Yeah.
that'll be
Northern
fun. No
Desert's
snow
foolish.
today. Yeah, and I think that was also what is he, Lanira?
Forest, Goris, and yeah, the first 3 dungeons: Forest, Goron, and Lakebed, and we got a butterfly.
All right. Well, right off the bat, we've got Gymnast abandoning Ordon and
Kariossa going
sticking
for
with
more
it.
checks.
So that's always really great to see because we get to see like right from the get-go kind of what the right gamble is. More bugs. Okay, so that's just jury's gonna be out on that one until we get to go check Agatha's sign.
Yep. Northern Desert doesn't have a whole lot of checks, unfortunately, so there's still plenty of Southern Deserts.
Yeah, it's mostly packed in there.
Gale
Oh,
Boomerang,
okay.
bomb bag to Gale Boomerang, and there's a bow on
Yeah, he's
Star Prize 2. DCS bow, question mark?
Yeah, chances are we'll probably see a different bow before that becomes relevant, but you never know.
You could get, like, early DCS.
Yeah, stranger things have happened.
It was bomb bag
Ashe...
to Gale Boomerang.
I love how Ashe kind of flips her head around. Oh, well, that helps.
Fully in logic, too.
Yeah. Huge. Well, it'll be interesting to see where Kariossa goes after he's done with Ordon.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nothing beyond this point, and Linearu Field is foolish, and Herding Goats is dead.
Cool.
That's actually a pretty good hint to pick up.
Yeah. Lanira Field, unfortunately, doesn't have that many checks, so like it doesn't take that much out. That being said, it is kind of annoying to go to sometimes, so it is nice. Like it's an area that isn't always like ideal to have to go up to. Always a bit of hint overlap because there's some always and sometimes hints up there.
Making it nighttime to get the Poe. And speaking of what rhymes with Poe, we have Kariossa fighting Bo.
Yeah, alright. Got the first 50-50. Oh, there we go. Perfect bow RNG. We love to see it.
Yes.
Would you really ask for more? I've heard if you can actually do it in one. If you're.
Oh, there's the spinner.
Oh, okay,
Holy crap.
that's gonna be all right. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if that ended up being a sometimes hint or not, because Bo's in the options pool.
Yep.
If that is the case, that'll be super helpful for Jim, but if not, it'll be interesting to see how long it takes for him to trek back to Ordon. I think usually with this routing, if you're leaving Ordon behind, you're gonna go back when you have the maximum amount of information and like items at your disposal. So like you're gonna want the lantern, and at least one fishing rod, because then you can go back and just clear it out and be done with it. But
Okay,
sometimes I don't see those for a while, so.
Barren Field to Fyrus and Elden Spring Underwater Chest is dead.
Oh, goats was hinted. Oh, does that mean that Bo can't be? Are they mutually exclusive? Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, lantern!
Alright.
We're gonna have to fish that one out.
Yeah. Well, that does tell me that we probably will see Ordon sooner rather than later, because there's all of those items. I mean, honestly, as soon as we see a fishing rod.
Yep.
He's likely to head back. So, okay, straight to Lake Hylia for Kariossa. That'll be good to see what Flight by Foul has for us.
Yes.
I really love these new pedestal checks. There's something very satisfying about
two
just
hard pieces in a row.
Yeah. It's alright, it could be worse. I find most of the time it's double orange rupees. I feel like that's...
Iso's dead, and what was that? That was not required?
It was a bug, but I think it was not required, yeah.
Rip Plum. Plum is the most precious... It's the most precious thing in this game. She has nothing today. Some good old Farron Woods.
Yeah, always good to get this out of the way. I find this is an area that's easy to... Oh, okay.
Neither of those bomb bags lock each other.
Yeah, no. Okay, sure. No, you're gonna have to update that. Yeah, free. Alright, ball and chain next. Oh, okay, maybe not. Well, alright. Oh, and a sword. Okay, there's a lot happening all at once.
Thank you,
love
Koro.
to see it. Yeah, thank you, Koro. And a wallet. Alright. Very, very good.
We don't need any more money though. We're not poor yet.
Yet. We don't know what Goron Spring Water Rush is yet, so careful. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen 3 Sphere Zero bomb bags. I have to say, I think that's a first.
That's pretty insane, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'd love to see the numbers on that. That's Oh?
Oh,
okay.
I think those are paths to Fyrus because you need those to get in.
Well, yeah, once again, I guess we do know where a bow is, but I don't think we're gonna be seeing that anytime soon.
Yeah.
Oh? Is that
another sword?
That looks like a sword.
Yeah, it looks like a sword.
Kariossa about to get that third bomb bag.
repeats. Yeah, Gymnast is going to be picking up 2 more bomb bags and a wallet.
Pretty shortly, yeah. His face. We got the reaction cam from.
Yeah,
Kariossa
true.
finding
A bottle
that
as well.
third. The ever important bottle and wallet.
I heard you were
All
running low
very
on
important
bombs.
items.
Here, have a few more bomb bags. Just playing tennis with the tadpoles here.
So oddly enough, I feel like I don't think I've ever said this early, but I think the item we want to see right now is a fishing rod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always good to have that early lantern when you can.
Yeah. Oh, claw shot.
Claw shot.
Okay.
That was near.
This is setting up to be a pretty quick one so far. You never want to call it early, but yeah, this has been
There's ending blow.
a lot of big progression items very quickly. That's an option.
That would be rather interesting. Alright, just one more for Giovanni.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Agatha's got up her sleeve for us. See, putting everything in Sphere 0 is fast if you know that it's all in Sphere 0.
God.
It's not as fast if you don't know that everything's in Sphere 0.
Aru had another skill for us.
And there's that sword for Kariossa. Where are we at on the path? We just have one, right? Oh no, we have 2. Yeah.
We'll at least get to see what's in this chest.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my god.
The sound got me excited, but never mind.
Yeah. Looks like we won't be reading too much today. Now we're getting more flight by foul.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no progression to be found there, but I mean, if you want to hold what, 90 bombs? Or no, we've got the giant bomb bag, so like 180 bombs? That's a lot of bombs.
Yeah. It looks like Kariossa is going to go straight into Goron Mines.
Yeah.
All he's really missing is a bow.
Yeah, which, I mean...
Oh god, he's being punched by Goron!
Oh, no. That's a problem.
Oh, he's coming back for more!
Oh!
But he missed.
Juked him.
There's a very good possibility that there might be something in Goron Mines.
Yeah, we only have 2 barren hints so far, I believe. Because Northern Desert is a starting hint that's separate.
Yeah.
So, still not entirely sure if we have a barren dungeon. Hearing that that jingle that many times back to back is really just something.
Yes. Ow. Torch slug being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh,
And I think we're going to be seeing near Lanayru Springs being checked by Jim as
I think the
well.
nearest spring is hinted barren. It's spring and field are barren,
Oh, I see.
apparently. So. Goron Mine's first room is tough. If you do unfortunately void out, you get sent pretty far back.
Oh yeah.
Jim earlier today though, I was watching when he was warming up beforehand, and I had never seen the spinner bomb boost at the start of this room before. Oh, that was Memo. Okay. Got the second pillar.
And
and the Hylian shield. You love to see it.
Always gotta have a shield. But yes, ZK, it is a minimum requirement of 3 fused shadows, and, well, it doesn't say on the tracker, but the required dungeons today are Forest Temple, Goron Mines, and Lake Bed Temple. Goron Mines is
nothing
foolish!
in Goron Mines! Oh, okay.
Oh
well,
no!
That's yeah.
Poor Kariossa, he's gonna be bleeding time.
Yeah. He will, unless if the big key's in the second half, he would have checked all of this anyway looking for it, so
yeah.
He'll get to the sign, and you know, I for his sake I actually hope that the big key is second half then. Because that'll mean that he hasn't actually lost any time.
Alright, the Goron Springwater and Lanayru Ice Cave were both dead.
That's always a good thing. Okay, we're gonna get to see Giovanni as well.
Yes.
And then likely Agatha after this. Yeah, Foolish Minds is
He's crazy cat man. Oh. But it's always good to get Giovanni out of the way quickly.
Yeah, that's one of the rougher checks to find out you should have done it, you know?
Oh, Agatha time!
No.
Oh, she has nothing.
Right.
Rip bugs.
All of those bugs were for naught.
I know that reference.
Oh. Interesting. We're getting out of logic fountain chest.
Oh. Just missed it.
This is one that I find I don't see as much. Just because it can be a bit tricky.
What? Oh,
There we go.
nice
Oh,
job.
we got it. There we go. Nice.
Magic armor.
I mean, I think it was worth it.
Well, at least he doesn't have to drain
Budget
his
boot?
wallet for that.
They're
'Cause he
budget
does-
boots. Pretty expensive, though, for budget boots.
Yes. They won't let you walk on ceilings, but it'll let you
No.
sink in water.
They're like designer iron boots. Looks great, really expensive. Practically, though, doesn't really do everything you need it to.
Yeah.
Okay, still holding out for probably a fishing rod on Jim's end so he can go and grab that lantern. And then on Kariossa's side, it would be huge if he was able to find a bow in here.
Just the logically DCS lock check left in Southern Hyrule, outside South
Which-
Hyrule.
Is a super easy out of logic
Yeah.
check to do. Unfortunate that he hasn't found that claw shot yet. Seeing as that would be the thing to full clear out South Castletown here, but
Alright, a plate of village.
yeah, which we haven't seen yet, so I would guess we're likely to see Village and then Elden Field here.
We know that Elden Springs' underwater chest is dead. Yeah, it's more than likely we're gonna get a more field path hint, and it'd probably be for Zora armor.
Yeah, definitely no shortage of water bombs. Yeah, I'd hope it's for Zora armor. We already had a path hint
For Gale
that was
Boomerang.
pointing to boots, so it
Yeah.
shouldn't get overlapped with that. Yeah, and considering that all of the bomb bags were Sphere Zero, it's definitely not gonna be that. I still can't get over that. That was pretty good. I found out the hard way a while ago that this clawshot chest can in fact be a small key that you need.
Yeah, makes sense.
There's logic in place to prevent small keys from being on the boss, and that setting is on. Oh, there it is. Farron
Woods to Morpheal.
Morpheal.
Well, that was
Um,
where the claw shot was.
Yeah, so that'll actually help Jim out because he hasn't found that yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a setting for taking small keys off of the boss. I had a seed a while ago though where that clawshot chest was a small key that I needed, and Virus's reward was a clawshot. So I managed to kind of circumvent that setting, unfortunately.
I think it'd be pretty interesting if it were like there was an exception for Temple of Time. Like 50-50 being smaller.
That you need to go beat the boss immediately instead. That's kind of fun. Yeah, no, I like that.
It'd also be good for like foolish a Temple of Time.
Kariossa is about to find out.
Only the big key.
Which, yeah, as I was saying, oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, that couldn't have actually, given the circumstances, couldn't have gone any better. Because, you know, when, like, Jim has the hint, that Goron Mines is barren, he's aware of this, but he's still gonna need to go check all of those things anyway for the big key. So, even though Kariossa didn't have that knowledge going in there, like, he hasn't actually lost any time to that
Yeah.
Goron Mines adventure.
Because you're still gonna have to do a lot of digging. And of course, it just happens to be on the very first check beyond that sign. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's interesting, yeah.
But it looks like we have both in Kakariko Village.
Yeah. We are getting far enough into the brackets here where I wouldn't be shocked if we start to see some crazier tech like that. Alright, gonna see alcove chest here. Technically in logic, because of our abundance of bomb bags, but always faster to do the trick anyway, because intended strats are really not fast.
And now it's time for Elden Field.
Yes, time to see what I would argue has been the main character of checks for this season so far. I would say is the owl statue chest on the bridge here out of logic. Tends to there's something about it. It's always messing with us. Usually has a progression item.
Oh yeah.
At least for restreams, I remember there was like a few in a row where it was like, it's always this chest.
Again, those bombs from the those bombs look more like bean bags.
I see it.
Let's see. Looks like Kariossa's going back to Lake. Probably be picking up Aru's memo and maybe 2 skills.
Yeah, he never did the statue chests there.
Ah, yes, and he's gonna go here as well.
Unfortunately, Lanairu Springs barren. I always find the routing here very satisfying. Because you always want to safe warp out of here, and then it just puts you right in front of the front door. But we're about to see this chest. Oh.
Let's see what DDR logs today. Nothing.
Money!
I love money. I like how they all just lined up for Jim to kill. Alright, north of Elden Bridge is set up, and Jim's going
Looking
straight
like-
to Baron.
Yeah, probably following along that hint to figure out what's hiding here. And he's about to find out that it's a claw shot.
Yep. All right.
And what does he do with that?
He's going back to north.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Because you could do everything but the lantern chest in the stock cave. Still missing Spinner, so he can't exactly do Stalfo's chest. Or at least the one check in there. It's something Kariossa should be able to do, though.
Be interesting to see how this bomb bag to Gale Boomerang hint ends up playing out. I'm trying to think of what we've seen that's actually bomb locked yet. I mean, we're about to see this in Elden Field here, or no, Jim would have grabbed that. I might have just.
Yeah, we haven't really had any bomb locked
There hasn't been
items
much,
so
yeah.
far.
Yeah, it makes me wonder about, like, I don't know, like Gorge Cave, you know?
Yeah. There's 2 checks that are
Lake
available.
Bed. That makes sense. That being said, we can't really get far into Lake Bed. We would need to find a bow. First, because getting past that, like, second room is tricky.
Yes. Looks like we're going into Farron Cave. For that one chest.
Yeah, Forest Temple's also very much accessible at the moment, but I don't think it would make sense to rush that right away. Given the path hint, wouldn't make a ton of sense for the boomerang to be in Forest Temple. It could be, but it would be a bit of a weird roundabout.
Yeah.
Bombs would need to, like... Okay, it would be like bombs unlock a fishing rod, which unlocks the lantern, which unlocks the lantern chest in forest or something, you know what I mean? But, oh, looks like we're gonna see it now, though.
Yeah, there's still plenty of other available items for Jim to pick up.
Yeah, there's a lot that we're still looking for. Zora armor's kind of becoming one of the bigger mysteries now at this point.
Oh, right, I just remembered. This is not a sniffa seed. And milk! We have freed the monkey from her shackles. I don't know, they could still be NB. I'm not sure. They are a monkey.
Yeah, I love video game character design where it's like, it's giving Miss Pac-Man, you know? Where it's like the exact same model, but it's like, I don't know, put a bow on her, that's Miss Pac-Man.
And lipstick.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my
alright.
god, another wallet.
Money, money, money.
Ook is dead, and Lakebed Temple has a sword.
That's handy because that solves our Master Sword issues.
Yep. There's the boss key. Let's see where Kariossa goes next. Hasn't been much in Forest Temple so far.
Yeah,
But it could just be boomerang locked.
Could be. Or we just find the other claw shot here. And
It is possible.
yep. And all of our bow problems are solved. Or we just find a bow, but
Let's see what this key really is. Money. Now it's making me think of that Fred Flintstone meme. No, the Fred meme from Scooby-Doo. Unmasking the culprit.
it's always an orange rupee.
But dress
It is
Fred
funny
up like
that-
Link.
Out of like all of the, I feel like orange rupees are actually, I want to say maybe the most common rupee type to find, because there's maybe purples are. There's only a small handful of red rupees actually in the item pool though, from what I remember. You'd think that there would be more, but not actually.
Yeah,
Is it mostly orange? Yeah, I feel like it feels like it should be purples, but then it's just orange that we're seeing all the time. Yeah, I think there's only like 5 red
right, we're
rupees
seeing
or something though.
Stalfos Cave Grotto here from Kariossa.
Jim gonna be grabbing Uku here.
Yep. Doesn't seem to be anything in Stalfos Cave Grotto
just
so far.
money and bombs.
Yep.
Yeah, a treasure room would sort of skew the data.
Yellow rupee. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be much here in Forest Temple so far. Kariossa picking up those hints, particularly foolish. Goron Mines.
Yeah. By the looks of things, still very possible that we actually have 2 fully foolish dungeons.
Oh! Never
Oh,
mind!
never mind!
We finally
Never
found
mind!
something in Forest Temple.
I rescind my previous statement. Okay. That's really, really big.
Yeah, that is definitely locked behind 4 small keys.
Yeah, that
I
chest
think we've only found 2.
requires so many keys logically, but you can get in their way earlier. It's just because you theoretically could go burn all of your keys on other doors and lock yourself out of there.
Oh, the fishing rod.
as well.
That was
okay.
Helmasaur Cave. I mean, Helmasaur Grotto.
Don't think that Kariossa has the knowledge of where Lantern is yet. That being said, that'll be very handy as soon as he gets up there.
Yep.
Had to be Helmasaur Grotto.
Where the only other checks require double Dom Rod. One of them hard required and the other one logically required.
Lanira Field not barren.
Maybe he didn't get the hint for
He's
that.
just not getting any barren hints.
It looks like Jim's going into Gorge right now.
Yeah. This was my guess for path hint.
Jim should be able to just finish up Goron Mines. But there's still like 2 chests you want to grab at.
Yeah, I suppose he's not missing anything at this point. Be interesting to see if he goes to grab that sword before heading to mines. Just because it helps to speed things up to have that. But sometimes you just, you know, wouldn't stick to victory. It would make sense though now, because he can also do bridge test. It does look like he's going back to do those 2 now.
Yep, he's gonna get his sword at least.
Oh yeah, I guess since it's barren, it would make sense for him to wait. I do feel that though. Sometimes just doing a barren dungeon just to be like, I need a break. My brain there's too many things, too many moving parts. You know, just
Not
want time
sure
to
if
kind
he's
of
just
process.
gonna do Helmasaur Grotto or if he's gonna go do Star.
Yeah, hopefully he does Helmasaur Grotto. Oh, that looks promising.
Yep. Might even follow that up with Great Bridge of Hylia.
Yeah, he's got everything to clear that out. Those the ledge and grotto chests are oddly single claw shot locked. I always feel like they have double claw shot locked vibes, but you actually only need one to grab those 2.
And it looks like Kariossa is going to be picking up Azara's memo.
This route actually makes a ton of sense as soon as you find claw shot, because pretty much everything in this little like path is claw shot locked. You've got the Helmasaur Grotto, and then the ones we just saw Kariossa do, the Vines chest and stuff, and then the Bubble Grotto and everything. There it is. I'd imagine he'll probably finish off this little area before rushing lantern. But who knows? There's that memo for Kariossa as well. Haven't seen Desert yet. It'd be interesting to see when that's brought into play. It's a little bit difficult since Memo's Sphere 0, you know, kind of makes it a little unclear of like when the right time is.
I think Kariossa is going to be going into Desert now.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Another skill!
I imagine after Jim grabs these 2 checks, we'll see him running back to grab that lantern. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Desert's got for us here.
Yeah.
Ho Grotto could be our boomerang. It's an option.
It's not this chest.
Oh, Northern Desert's foolish. And that is true. Yeah, okay, I guess there isn't... There's nothing that's bomb-locked then here. So... it won't really help with that.
Mm-hmm. But the DC, like, double claw shot could still be there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dominion rods could be as well.
Mm-hmm. Zora armor could be here too.
Yeah.
Because the path to Morpheal was just for claw shot so far. And this looks like a play for Upper Zora's River.
Yeah. Be interesting to see where he goes with that lantern. I always want to rush Mist immediately. Because it's just so concentrated, but... Mist into Ordon. Yeah, that makes sense. So, I mean, what that, kind of will tie all back together is, Jim can go grab Spinner, which was definitely big that Kariossa was able to find that early. That being said, I don't know if it's unlocked anything so far. I don't know if there's been anything that was actually behind it, so...
Nothing so far.
Yeah.
The only other check I could think of is, like, in Sacred Grove. Unless it's been hinted already.
I don't think it has.
Ah, yes. Fishing the lantern out. Oh, this is straight to Ordon.
Okay.
The only check that he doesn't need to do is herding goats. So there will be no Howards on Jim's side.
Those are the hidden skills, so there's 7 of them total.
Yeah.
It's the ones that that.
And you are required to have one. You're required to have one to beat the game, the ending blow.
Yeah. Which
and
you almost always have. It's really hard to get to the end without finding at least one hidden skill. But I don't know. Have you ever had a situation where you're like, wow, I found everything. How have I made it this far without a single hidden skill? I'm starting to get worried.
Oh.
I've definitely been there. Yeah, I've had a couple times where it's like, I'm actually kind of getting, you just kind of forget, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, I don't have any hidden skills. That was your PB, yeah. Yeah, same, I think it was my, it was my PB where it's like, because PB's usually because you know, got a total, like, jet seed, and those are, sometimes kind of sparse when it comes to skills. Oh, nice.
So at least Kariossa will be able to pick up his lantern soon.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do the fishing rod hunt.
That means that they're both going to be mostly tied up.
Yeah, that bow is definitely a leg up for Jim. That being said, it kind of just depends how long it takes your Kariossa to dip into forest.
Yeah.
Because that might be coming up pretty soon.
I can't wait for the cat to steal the dinner that we've caught. Yes, double fishing. Although one's at home and the other one's pretty far north. Oh god, the cat scared the chicken!
He did scare the chicken. I can say from experience, cats are actually pretty good at herding chickens.
Yeah.
We had both for a while, and
when they're not being cute, they can be pretty cruel little creatures.
Yeah, whenever it was time for the chickens to, like, go back in the coop, one of our cats, like, kind of had that all figured out. Oh!
Oh, never mind!
There's a different bow. Okay, okay, that's big.
Yep. We know where all three of them are. So it's basically just even for both of our runners now.
Yeah, because they both have, what, about half a dungeon done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Kariossa's case, it was a foolish dungeon.
Yeah. Again, though, Jim's gonna have to... That dungeon's so linear. Looking for the big key, he's gonna have to grab all those same checks.
Yep.
So, yeah. I mean... Kariossa doesn't have the ever-important magic armor, so...
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty neck and neck right now. Lovely that they were both able to get out of the DCS bow. That's probably a big relief for everybody.
Oh yeah. I'd imagine Lake Bed's gonna be pretty full. Oh gosh! Bo, please play nice.
He's really not playing nice. This is there we go.
Bo is the run killer in this game. He's the equivalent of Dompe. Except that he looks less like a troll.
I've started waiting a bit to start mashing A. I don't know why, but it feels like it helps. I'm not just mashing like crazy. I like kind of wait for him to do something. But there's that spinner for Jim, so... I mean, loadout-wise, we're pretty much in the same place here.
Bo and Dompe have one thing in common. They like to kill runs very early on.
Yeah, I'd say at this stage, Zora armor is kind of the big one that's eluding us.
It's a huge casino for it. All we know is it can't be in lake bed.
Yeah, which in some ways I think is actually kind of, you know,
Yeah.
helpful that it's narrowed down kind of what order stuff is probably gonna come in here, but that pretty much narrows it down to either overworld or forest, which there's not much else they could get at this point that would sort of send them off course. It's really just that Zora armor.
Yeah.
No, we haven't seen Tightrope check yet. That being said, has Kariossa been to South Castletown at all?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine we'll see it then, because it can actually full clear. Were you calling yourself out? Like...
I think he is.
Yep.
For the memes.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, we're gonna get our first dungeon completion here. Predictions for a Fire's reward? Or heartbeat?
Dead.
Dead.
It's death.
Hmm.
The bedtime bear gives us death.
Isaac's calling vanilla. Okay. I don't know if I want to put my money on
technically it's a
Slingshot or
heart
Zora
container,
armor.
which is vanilla.
Oh, that would be, yeah, that would be... I mean, that's not really French vanilla. That's like the opposite of French vanilla.
Spanish
Can't
vanilla?
Interesting. Well, regardless, my money is on Slingshot. British vanilla? Yeah, that works.
Oh yes, that would work too, actually, because 100-Year War and whatnot. Or even American vanilla. Or German. German vanilla. Yes!
Oh my gosh! Second claw shot. Okay.
That's epic. That's huge.
That is huge. Okay.
It would be German chocolate, actually.
Eating ice in winter? No, that's Canadian vanilla.
I mean, that's not wrong. There's even... I remember, like, putting maple syrup on snow.
Oh, yeah, no, that's truly a formative experience. Wait, did you guys have the Maple Man?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah,
I just know that they're very creative with ice. Like, I'm pretty sure Elsa would love it.
Bomblings. Alright.
Yes. The bedtime bear had a bug for us. I mean, that's not uncommon if you don't wash your stuffed animals. And yes, that is the meme Alex and I are going with for Virus.
Looks like Jim is rushing some DCS checks.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be our boomerang.
I mean, this is the only DCS lock check left aside from Star 2, which was hinted.
Oh, that's true. There's so few of them. And yeah.
I mean,
seems like Lakebed Temple is still the...
By the end of the game, you've already explored through most of the world. And the only other dungeon that makes really good use of it is Palace of Twilight, which is not on.
Which we don't talk about Palace of Twilight.
I wish we could get that for Season 2, though.
I don't like the grabby hands. It's scary. To be fair, I haven't played Palace in 1.2 yet, which some stuff has been switched around. So it's a lot less linear now, right? Like you can just go to the second half without the souls. Yeah. Assuming you have an appropriately buttered Master Sword.
Oh! Is that a Shay sketch?
I think so. The grabby hands. Yeah, just wall masters. I don't want. Okay. Wall masters and redeads in this game. I was terrified of as a kid. And not gonna lie, still don't like those guys.
I mean, redeads are just genuinely terrifying no matter which game they're in.
Yeah,
I think Tears of the Kingdom's where it's
isn't
worst.
even the worst.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom's worse?
Yes. Because it's like,
really?
now they're really fast. Kind of like in, I think it's Indigo,
Yeah.
Chapter Indigo.
Yeah, they kind of do the, like, the fast crawl.
Yes.
Yeah, that's spooky.
It's like something you
They're
would
just so
expect from a horror movie.
Yeah. They're just so squishy in Tears of the Kingdom, though.
Yeah, it's because you have, like...
They have a lot of health.
Yeah.
At least,
you just have, like, electric arrows.
Yeah. Gotta put some respect on Ocarina of Time, though, really set the stage for, the tone for, redeads and gymnasts.
Yep. Another skill!
Another skill, let's go. Okay, so at this stage, it would seem the consensus is Rang is gonna be in Lakebed Temple because Bomb Bag kind of opens that up, right? But other than that, I mean, we really don't have any word on Zora Armor.
Finishing up the rest of Graveyard, methinks. after
Yeah, well, having sketch
the northern
now.
loop here. Because it's not just the sketch, but also the lantern.
Yeah. That seems wise.
And 3 lantern checks are already dead because they're in foolish locations. Oh, the one also opened up in Forest Temple.
It better not be that chest. That honestly is one of the rougher checks, I'd say. Just because you almost slingshot! Let's go!
Everyone loves the slingshot.
But yeah,
Hey,
it's
chat.
rare to have your lantern on your first Forest Temple entry, so it's always kind of like I hope there's nothing there. Just gonna have to leave it behind.
Yes. Chat, do you like the slingshot? The best weapon in the entire game.
Yeah, type 1 for yes and 2 for yes.
We won't be taking no for an answer.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. Well, you get what you ask for, I guess. Alright, yeah, okay. We're out of haha numbers.
Yes.
There's just so many more numbers than I was emotionally prepared for.
Yeah. Right, Kariossa
Oh, we
always has the
forgot
lantern. You might want to mark that down, Alex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, fun fact about Slingshot, it's the weirdest, technically can be a logical item. It never happens. I've maybe seen like one seed where it actually happened, but those Waltulas at the start of Forest Temple that we just saw Kariossa kind of go past, logically you do need to knock those down. And there's a lot of different ways you can do that. And one of them is the slingshot. So technically, if you have nothing else, the slingshot could be the thing that opens up Forest Temple for you. But
well, it's not that chest.
It's not that chest. But yeah, that's one of those things that it's like, technically yes, but it just never happens. It's kind of the same as the, getting to the end without any hidden skills. It kind of just doesn't happen. But sometimes.
Alright, I'm giddy with anticipation. Need to know what these 2 remaining chests are. Oh!
Here it is! Let's go! Okay.
Yes! That's
Huge.
huge! Gymnast could just go into lake bed.
Yeah, I mean, if he finds Rang there, that's weirdly enough kind of just go mode. I mean, he knows that there's a sword in lake bed.
Yep.
We love to see a no Dominion rods run. This doesn't happen enough. Just throwing that out there.
Yep.
We need more anti Dominion rod seeds, I think. Don't you're right, but don't say that.
But this is actually pretty hype. That Zoro armor coming in clutch.
Yeah. And looks like he's not wasting any time, just heading straight there.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense here.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no point looking elsewhere. Yeah, yeah, the only thing that could kind of throw a wrench in this at this point would be if both Dominion rods are in Lake Bed.
Yes.
At which point it would be a pretty narrow search. You'd kind of know, all right, time to go do owl statues, which sucks, but
Yeah, you have to do them at some point.
yeah. Yeah, if this ends with not a single Dominion rod in sight, I will be very happy.
Yes.
Alright, and fun little time save here is don't bother
Don't
swimming.
swim up there.
Just don't swim.
Save.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could do something like that in real life. You would save so much time with traveling.
Mm. Kind of how it feels when you sleep on an airplane. You teleport. Especially if you're going back through time zones.
Yes.
You know?
Kind of hard for me to do that, though. Ah, purple friend.
Yeah, fair enough. Airplane sleep is not good sleep.
And as long as our in-flight entertainment works, for longer flights, you should be good. Oh, thank you, Seed, for giving gymnasts some extra health.
Gonna be interesting to see what the sign says here. If it says something good, I mean, hard to say. It could be the sword that it's alluding to if it does say that.
Yeah.
But remains to be seen. We might get a little hint that there is something hiding for us here. And there's that last bow.
Nice.
Sure.
Now we have easier ways of fighting both Beast Ganon and Horseback Ganondorf. A key. Something good, only big key, or nothing. Or something good and big key. We'll see in a minute.
Find out.
Oh!
Both.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, two? Oh, yeah, it was Quarterfinals.
Yeah, we found them.
And yeah. I forgot that both of the swords that they have were actually, like, right next to each other.
Yes.
Okay, well... Yeah, this is gonna be a big lake bed seed. Oh, also, we did not do the. Oh no! No! This can't.
Put it back.
I want Isaac to know that if he's, I fully will blame him for this if if this goes the way it's looking. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you manifested this. I just want you to know that. We have evidence.
We don't know exactly who's in the lead, but we do know that Kariossa does have Foolish Goron Mines completed. But they both have Force Nipple, but Gymnast has the Zora
Never
armor.
mind, they both have Double Claw. I didn't realize what grotto he was in.
It looks like Jim is closer to go mode.
Yeah, he's... Yeah, it's the Zora armor's kind of the tipping point there, like you said. That being said, it's close enough that I wouldn't, you know,
Yeah.
fully call it yet. It kind of depends what happens with this Dominion Rod, boomerang situation. Hopefully we just find a boomerang. But...
Yeah.
But could just find another Dominion Rod.
Bug.
Buggy.
Why was she underwater, though?
Some bugs that live in water, right?
But that was a grasshopper.
That details unimportant.
If it were a dragonfly, then I would say maybe it's just the baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need like pond skaters or something.
No,
we
they
did
actually
not
do live in the water.
1 hour check-in. Kind of get around to it a little bit later. But just for everybody, if you've kind of checked in here in the last little bit, this is the this is the quarterfinals of the season 1 Twilight Princess Randomizer tournament. We've got Gymnast versus Kariossa here. On comms, I'm Audio Pixie. Very nice to meet you. We have Lee Harold here with me, and his brother very kindly doing the tracking for us. That's either
Oh!
boomerang! Excitement! Yeah.
We finally
Harold
fulfilled the path.
doing tracking, which, yeah, as you can see, there's that boomerang checked off for us. So, huge. Let's go. Okay, but now I really want him to also find the other Dominion Rod. Just 'cause it would be funny. Yeah, this is shaping up to be pretty quick here. He really just needs that big key, and the sword that we know is somewhere here, so. Yeah, Mines is gonna be very straightforward. Same with Forest Temple. He's got everything he needs. Forest Temple will just be a rush straight to the boss. And Goron Mines, we know that he's gonna have to do pretty much half of that dungeon to find the big key, but pretty straightforward. So.
Welcome in
Hey,
ZeldaSpeedRuns. I believe they were doing game 1 of the final match between Faker Jr. and Gamachu for cross keys. So that is pretty hype.
Yeah, Gymnast is in what we would call no mode. Hold off on calling it a full go, but he knows that the Master Sword's somewhere here.
Is that the something good though?
Yeah. Well, it's alright. He's still looking for the big key as it is. Oh, my dreams of no Dominion Rod have been
They've been crushed by
They've
Lake
been crushed, destroyed. Not the first time my dreams have been crushed by Lake Bed.
I mean, it's remarkably huge for just being underwater. I mean, this isn't the first time that they've shoved a temple underneath Lake Hylia's rock found trenches. Or would that be a sinkhole, like a giant one? Because there's that deeper section where the water temple is. Right?
Yeah, Lakebed Temple is really gonna set the tone here on how long this is gonna take. because there's two things here that we're looking for that we haven't seen yet.
All right, Kariossa's in outside Castle Town.
Yeah, so on Kariossa's side, it's really that Zora armor that he's looking for, which was a lantern in Kakariko Village, if I remember correctly.
Graveyard, yes.
Yeah, graveyard, sorry. So yeah, that's where we're kind of hoping to see him warp, but...
Oh gosh, that Helmasaur was out for blood.
Every Helmasaur is out for blood.
Yeah.
They're just, yeah.
Even in A Link to the Past, they're just, like, charging towards you.
Kariossa, unfortunately, just didn't seem to get the Lanayru Field Baron hint.
There's
There's
a boss
that
key.
big key.
Jim is just a Master Sword from Go mode at this point.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's looking for. Because he knows that Lakebed Temple has a sword. Yes. Oh, something good
Can
too.
do electric boogaloo, I like that. What if Morpheal? You raise a good point.
It's possible.
Yeah, not even unlikely at this point, actually. I
Bug.
think we should just upgrade.
They
no
should have
small
left
keys
all
on
the
bosses
bugs
to
here in
just-
the water, in the Lakebed Temple.
Nothing good on bosses. Just get rid of them. Alright, gonna get to see the fun LJs in here. This room's very, very slow otherwise.
Yep. There it is!
Okay.
That's massive! That just puts Jim in Go mode.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we are about to see 3 bosses back to back to back. There's gonna be a little bit of Goron Mines just to grab that big key, but that's a very, very straightforward dungeon.
But I think it does put Gymnast in the lead.
For sure, yeah.
Because he's gonna go straight into Forest Temple after this, and he has the boss key, so just get her done.
Yeah, and then, yeah, Goron Mines will just be a quick little run around. But yeah, that'll be kind of fun for Goron Mines considering he's got like a full kit at this point. He can kind of just do absolutely optimal kind of movement and everything through there, just with like everything at his disposal. Kariossa about to get the most important item. Everybody's favorite.
Yes. Everyone loves the slingshot. It's useful in every single game it's in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Children
unironically, it is very useful in, I think, as the Oracle games.
Oracle games, criminally underrated.
Honestly, I wish that they would remake those games too.
Yeah, completely agree. I
Like in the same art style as Link's Awakening and Echoes of Wisdom. I would love it.
yeah. They're
Maybe
just,
they
like,
should do like a third
genuinely
game.
good puzzles. Yeah, well, they planned on it. They ended up just throwing I don't know if it's Furore or Furore, but they just kind of threw her in the Maku tree or whatever. But it was, I think it was supposed to be a trilogy. Yes, this is absolutely your PSA to play the Oracle games. I feel like it did the just like bite-sized Zelda goodness kind of game really well, where it's like, you know, they're handheld games, so it's not like it's gonna be like a full-on Link to the Past level experience, but just the dungeons and everything are just like really tightly designed, and there's a lot of just like really, really good puzzles and fun combat and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't feel like...
That takes care of the Alaskan bullworm. Sorry, just having memes for each boss makes it a lot easier to memorize them all. And of course, we have Diababa next, because Jim does have Uku set up in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Oracle games are ones that I went back to actually play on an actual Game Boy. Had some fun with that. Because there's a lot of different, like, I've got it on the Switch, I've got it on my DS, I've got it on, like, all these different things, but that was one where, like, for seasons I just went back and was like, I'm just gonna, like, fix up my Game Boy and, like, play this intended, you know?
Yep.
Kind of fun to go back to that. And there's that Zora armor for Kariossa. So
as one person goes past lake bed, the other one enters.
Yeah, so notable thing is Kariossa does have Goron Mines completed. That being said, with Gymnast having all of Lake Bed behind him already, and essentially all of Forest Temple as well, I think it's safe to say he's pulling ahead here for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the slight
Kariossa
execution
also...
advantage from Gymnast also helps.
Yeah, that always helps. Yeah, it's just a lot more dungeon with Lakebed Temple, so being one Lakebed Temple ahead is more significant than being a Goron Mines ahead. Oh no, we got Tallowed! No!
He's a Tallowtail.
He is a Tallowtail.
Make sure to water your plants and feed them accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm fairly certain that Diababa is just a harmless house plant at the end of the day.
Oh, that would actually be so cool to do like a little like model of Diababa, but as like a little succulent for like your desk.
Yes.
Like have it in like a little pot. Somebody who's good at making things, please do that. I would buy it. I would put it on my desk.
Sounds like something you would probably get on Etsy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's 2 bosses down for Gymnast.
Yep.
And
Well,
it's a lot faster to do
be...
Goron Mines than Lakebed Temple.
Yeah. Looking like it's gonna be a ball and chainless seed.
Yeah.
Which happens.
Like, it's an amazing weapon on its own, but, like... the logic only has it required for like one always hinted check and one dungeon.
I don't think Jim has actually entered Goron Mines yet, right?
Nope,
Yeah.
not at all.
So he's gonna be just completely doing it from scratch. That being said, it's just such a linear dungeon that it's, you know, with a full item arsenal behind him, it's gonna be pretty
And an
pretty
execution
efficient, I'd
advantage too.
imagine. Yeah, this situation is actually like the ultimate test of like how fast can you execute on a dungeon, because yeah, he's got everything. See if we see that bomb boost I was talking about earlier.
In other words, Jim's next opponent will most likely be Unknown Pigeon, and Kariossa will be sent down to the lower bracket where his next opponent is either Alex or Swift Ike.
I think, is it not Alex for sure already?
They still haven't had the match yet.
Oh, okay. I was one ahead.
The deadline is on Sunday.
Oh yeah, is that one of the Saturday matches? Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I saw that there's a few for Saturday, but it's at 6 in the morning for me, so might need to catch up on those after.
Honestly, I'm actually pretty hyped for like a finals match between Beast and Jim if it happens.
That would be, yeah, that would be,
And I think
matchup.
Beast
I
would
think
have like
they're...
an execution advantage.
Oh yeah, there's that bomb boost. These are the
But
fun
like
things
Jim
that we
is
get
a
to...
master logic reader. Yeah, Pigeon is insane.
Yeah, it's cool. They've kind of, like, they're a little bit spec'd into, like, slightly different, specialties. Well,
Yeah.
so that would be a good matchup. I think they're bracketed to have to face off at some point. If they survive that long. But yeah, at this rate, seems like... I feel like we could probably call the final time here. I mean, it'll be sub 2 for sure at this stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's what, like 9-10 minutes for Hyrule Castle and all that. So
Yep.
I don't know, he's probably got...
And since there's a
7,
10-minute
8
delay,
minutes.
this is just what we're seeing in the past.
Oh yes, we are,
And Jim got cooked.
they are playing in a pocket dimension where things are 10 minutes faster than what we're seeing. But yeah, I figured probably like a couple more minutes of Goron Mines and then yeah. Could even be sub 150. Maybe. Yeah, I've heard Isaac say that Unknown Pigeon is who he fears most.
There's Kariossa's first Dom Rod.
Yeah. Yeah, those two Dominion rods in Lake Bed were just such a joke. I really thought that for a second that inevitability was happening. But no, managed to avoid the DDR boomerang.
Yes. But we basically have a very stacked semis game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it's like, I mean, rightfully so, everybody who's, you know, still in the winner's bracket is just pretty fierce competition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now I wonder, what will Kariossa do now? Because the boomerang is on the east side.
Yeah, any opportunity to shave off time spent in Lake Bed here is, you know. That being said, knowing that there's a sword here, it kind of makes the something good harder to read, because just knowing full well that it's like, it could just be a sword. Alright. Jim's a couple checks away from this big key. No, yeah, there's one room in Goron Mines that is Lake Bed Temple.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't help that he's wearing the Zora armor still, which, in
Yeah.
case you don't know, fire damage in Zora armor is magnified 10 times. So...
Well, he's still pretty healthy.
Yeah, but, you know, it's easy to forget sometimes, and then all of a sudden you get half of your heart swiped out in one hit, and you're like, oops.
Uh-oh. Kariossa's missing out on his boomerang. I just noticed. Because it was that chest where you needed to hook shot to the target with the Lizalfos there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that might actually bait Kariossa.
Yeah.
And Gymnast is on his way out.
I think he's still looking for the big key.
No, he just picked it up.
Oh, he just picked it up. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't misread.
That might force a forfeit on Kariossa's side if Jim finishes up real quick. It will definitely sub to, so like around 150.
Yeah.
It's a very generous.
Yeah, it will be a proper sub 2 though. Because yeah, I'd say overall for these races, like around the 2-ish hour mark is like pretty average. So yeah, a 150 is definitely gonna be pretty quick. This was a like, I don't know, everything kind of, this was a very like stars aligned sort of seed to just rush through stuff. There were a few things that like could have been faster. There's that big key for Kariossa. Yeah, like Lake Bed could have been a bit quicker. Goron Mines, if the big key had been a little bit earlier, it would have been able to speed it up a bit, but other than that, I mean, yeah, Lake Bed's never really signs you up for a super fast seed, but
And down goes the bedtime bear on Gymnast's side.
yeah, I think the Nightmare Dungeon combo's probably like Lake Bed, Arbiters, City in the Sky, maybe?
Yeah.
I feel like that's your slowest. That being said, slowest and what's kind of the most fun is, it's not necessarily the same. It's like Goron Mines and Temple of Time can be quickish, because they're just so linear, but not as fun when you have less kind of agency to route the way you want to.
Sometimes it becomes a casino for like Coral Earring.
Yeah, that's always rough. Well, at this stage, T-minus maybe 9 minutes for Jim to get through the end here.
Yep.
So it does look like Kariossa is headed back in from the start here. Still doesn't have that boomerang, so I'm hoping that he's headed in the right direction and not to the boss. Oh, still doesn't have the sword either. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Snowpeak slows down seeds a lot, but that doesn't mean people aren't happy to see it, you know? So, yeah, it's like the kind of a trade-off.
Alright. Yeah, just need... I think Kariossa's just going to be fighting Morpheal, and not sure what he's going to do from here.
Yeah, so it's going to be... I mean...
Because going back into late bed's going to be quite a commitment at this point.
Yeah, I think we're more likely to see double Dominion Rod. There was a hint. He missed a couple of hints. I imagine... I think he probably saw that one. But hard to say. Has he been over to that side of forest, though? Because that's what he needs to...
I believe there was the BK there. I believe the BK was on that side.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
It's not checked. There we go. Yeah, it's unfortunately very reasonable to, you know, I feel like if you go, you know, having a path hint that's like, you know, leading you to the boomerang, you get into Lakebed and then you immediately find 2 Dominion Rods. You know, I can understand being like, feels like it makes sense, you know, but unfortunately, we have the information to let us know that it's a red herring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They haven't been reading as many signs. In general, I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. Because, like, he went back to Leniver Field, like, twice, despite that being barren, so definitely didn't get that one.
Yeah, I think the more aggressive playstyle from Kariossa kind of backfired on him.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it might have been an approach that he kind of decided to take from the start. Was like, I think, you know, I'm just gonna take a shot at trying to do really aggressive plays and like taking gambles and stuff, because sometimes it pays off, right?
Yeah. It paid off initially.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of, that might have kind of been the mindset going into it, was like, this is kind of what I need to do to win, so I'm just gonna...
Because Jim definitely has the execution advantage. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, we haven't had a ball and chain today.
There's the dive. Hopefully there's no Doritos today.
Yeah, we love fixed Zelda RNG.
Yeah. There's our first Dorito.
There's a Dorito. Yeah, luckily for Rando, they've patched it so she's 7 cycles every time.
Another Dorito.
Weird. But... And yeah, it does look like... Oh, but he got validation, Rupee! So it doesn't matter. I was wondering where we were gonna see that. Every time there's a purple rupee, I'm always looking for it. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there you are. He's a little too close for comfort. Very smooth. Just need to boop him with Wolf Link. Tried to be sneaky, but it failed. Gotta love having the C-stick control the camera like that.
Yeah. Well, there's still a chance that we see a ball and chain on Kariossa's side.
Just gonna get some extra money, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Kariossa is pretty rich now.
Yeah. Should go give all of it to Trill.
Yes. I'm sure he would appreciate all the money.
Time for everybody's favorite phase.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately...
They're both in Lakebed Temple, and he kind of orphaned those checks.
Yeah. There were 2 Dominion rods in Lakebed that kind of make it seem like one thing is happening when actually both of those things are also just in Lakebed. But yeah, a double Dominion rod red herring is quite something.
Oh, yeah. And now, the last phase of Ganondorf, which is just a long cutscene. But do not think this ends here, because we still got plenty more Twilight Princess Randomizer races coming to you. As this is still just quarterfinals in the winners bracket.
Yeah, we do. There's a lot of different races going on at the moment. There's I think this might be one of the last quarterfinals, but there's a lot of losers brackets still to come. Good chance that we see somebody from that.
Get your GGs in chat for Jim, because he just finished in first place.
With a 152.32.
And that's an immediate forfeit from Kariossa.
It would appear that it is. Fair enough. I think he wants to check and see if this was the check. Unfortunately, it is not. But yeah, lots more to come for the remainder of this tournament. There's also I believe the Dawn Challenge Cup going on right now as well. So if you're in the mood for Twilight Princess Randomizer races, there's more than enough to go around at the moment. Definitely going to be seeing more around on ZSR and various restreams as well. So yeah, I believe...
Another hidden skill.
Yeah, I believe there were some early ones Saturday. It was like 9 a.m. Eastern or something. There's a few more races. And probably be a few more that are scheduled over the next couple days. But yeah, GG's to Jim. GG's to Kariossa. That double Dominion rod is just I think cruel and unusual might be the right words for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thank you to Alexander Harold for being in the tracker cage today for us. Yeah. I think we're trying to figure out, I don't know if we're doing interviews or if we're just rating. I'm gonna let the three streamers kind of figure out what the plan is there, but
sorry about that. It doesn't seem like Gymnast wants to do an interview today, and I don't. Kariossa is not currently getting back to me. I am currently trying to find a good target for a quick raid.
Maybe someone who's playing Twilight Princess.
Yeah, that's
usually the idea.
Right.
But
well, there's the other
quickly-
streams, but I guess they would be done as well too.
quickly shout out our commentators, our trackers, and our runners. Real quick, thank you guys. Thank you, Audio Pixie and Lee Harold, so much.
Thanks.
And actually, double thank you to Alexander Harold, who's sitting somewhere in the wings here.
Yeah, otters. We should raid.
Marine Mammal Rescue. Oh, let's do it. I accidentally that has destroyed my Twitch algorithm. I think I got. I ended up there at some point and did not come back to my computer for a few hours, and it's like my top watched category now. It's just like it's there. Like whenever I go, it's like, you really want to go watch this, right? And I'm like, well, actually, yes, I do.
But
Otters are an option.
Dude, otters are fantastic. But let me quickly grab that, and hope you guys enjoy some cute otters while we end off the stream tonight. So thank you all very much for watching. Once again, thank you to everyone who helped out, and I hope you all have a good night.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you for the restream.
Mm-hmm.